Hello friends, it's Running Kimono, and today's video has a very specific message. And I know that a lot of you that like little story times, this is probably be right up your alley. So as many of you know, over the Easter weekend, I was up in Canada, where I hail from, and I visited my mom. And my mother has a very elderly neighbor who's been around like forever. And growing up in very like remote, northern Canada, your neighbors kind of become just somebody you see every day, and you become really close because of the isolation and so on and so forth, and living in a very small northern rural community. So this neighbor growing up would always say hi, nothing where I would go over there every day, but just since I was a little kid, like every day saying hi and, how are you, that sort of thing. And always a very pleasant lady. And I came to learn that, she was by herself for a while. Her husband was in the hospital, still is. And it's just been kind of challenging for her, just everything going on and being married forever, and then your husband's in the hospital for like 6 months. It's not easy. So out of my mom's stockpile, if you watched this video, I was just showing some stuff that I was going to be gifting to my mom. I had a couple dish towels that I got for like 30 cents, and I threw in some chocolates, just a little Easter something, and I wanted to bring it to her on, Easter morning. And I went over there, and the house was completely like locked, and she had the teeny tiniest mailbox, so I couldn't even just shove it in there because I just wanted to leave it. I didn't really need to, give a big announcement and say, I got this for 30 cents. I'm an extreme couponer, like I don't need that. I just wanted to drop it off and like have a great day. And I really didn't think much of this. And I just wanted to do something small for this neighbor lady because I knew that, it had been a tough couple of months from what I heard second, third hand from my mom. And, so I could not drop off this gift. And then so I said to my mom, I'm like, hey, the next time you see her, because her house was locked, and rightfully so, like you wouldn't want somebody like, trying to get in if you're 80 plus living by yourself. So I said to my mom, I'm like, hey, could you possibly just drop this off the next time you see her or something like that? Because I could not drop it off on Easter. And here I am back. And then yesterday I got a phone call, and it was from this neighbor lady, and I'm not going to say her name, but it was nothing really much that I gave her, just like 2 little stockpile items, a dish towel and some candy from Walgreens that hadn't expired. It was still good. It was that Godiva stuff that we were getting a couple months back, like around December. So, just a little couple things, like just things that we get every week and we really don't think very much of it. Well, this neighbor lady, it's like I had given her a brick of gold. She was so grateful on this phone call, and she's never phoned me before. And I had no idea who it was. I was kind of confused. And she was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was like, what? And she was so grateful. And it wasn't so much the gift from the stockpile. I think it was just that I thought of her. And if you look around your stockpile, you probably have a lot of giving you can do, a lot of like little things you can do, especially to help out seniors. And this was a really profound moment yesterday. Like I almost wanted to start crying after this lady called me, because it was like it really meant a lot to her that somebody thought about her on Easter. And I know that a lot of us have very large stockpiles. We get very large hauls. And sometimes a random act of kindness can change somebody's day. And then they'll spread that out into the universe, and it can really have a profound impact on the world. Like, be good to one person and they'll be good to the next, and so on and so forth. Pay it forward. And it was such a cool moment of that yesterday. And it was really neat that this hobby could really have such a profound impact on someone that, she would call me long distance to say thank you. And she was so just like overwhelmed with the gift. And it was really, really cool. And I'm not here to brag that, oh, I gave somebody a fancy gift. It's not a fancy gift. It's just a couple random items. But it was really, really neat to see how it could have such a large impact on somebody gifting from your stockpile. As couponers, we have this superpower to amass stuff on the cheap. If it's a dish towel, if it's candy, if it's detergent, whatever it is. And if you think about somebody and you present it, maybe when they're having a down day or a sad day, it can really make a world of a difference. I love gifting to like the Teen Pregnancy Center and food banks and stuff and the SPCA, but this was really cool. Have a great day, guys. Bye.